Hey Queer Talk viewers, I'm back. It's like 2 minutes ago since I did my last video, but I kind of wanted to split them up because I like to. Anyway, something that's kind of been on my mind for not really any particular reason for my own life, but I don't know, it's kind of been a theme in my life lately, is polyamory. And the reason this is kind of, I think, a topic that we should discuss is because I feel like there's parts of the world and lots of people who are really against it, and I've got to say that I was one of them at one point, but and I'm not digging on anybody who is against it. However, I come to realize lately, in having friends who are polyamorous, that it can work and it can be very successful for some people, and so that made me question why I thought it was wrong. Because if it works for some people, then why was I so dead set against it? And I think that kind of goes back to the fact that our country and a lot of our world societies, are based on religion, and at least here, the Christian religion, but all sorts of different religions. And I think those religions have instilled in us this moral code on what you are to do and what you are not to do. And I'm not digging on anybody who's Christian or Jewish or anything or any religion. However, I'm not religious, spiritual but not religious, and our country, America, is not supposed to be based on religion. So it kind of makes me wonder, as it should everyone, are we going to make our own moral standards, or are we going to abide by this archaic ideal that is founded purely in religion? Even if you aren't Christian, being atheist or whatever you choose to be, even if you're not religious, that religion permeates our society, and it's in every facet of our society. There are good reasons for some of them and not so good reasons for others. Obviously, being gay itself is in our society, for a vast majority, or a majority at least, of the population, is not okay. And that is, that's a moral point that is only put forth in a religious text. It's got very little to do with actual logic or why something should be right or wrong. And that leads me back to polyamory. There's really nothing in society that says, that is telling our logical brains, hey, this isn't okay. Because, I have very, very, very close friends of mine that are polyamorous. I have a friend who has a wife and has a girlfriend, gay, obviously, all three of them. And, I have a very, very close friend of mine who is, her partner's transsexual and transgendered, and, they each have partners outside of their union, and they're very committed to each other. And so I guess the question here is it right? Is it wrong? And on what grounds do you find that to be right or wrong? Is it religious for you? Is it not religious? And if it's not religious, what points do you bring up? I want more stasis in my videos and more stasis in my channel, so that people can come together and argue over points and bring up points and learn from each other and have a place to vent. So if you have stories about your own polyamorous relationship, or maybe a polyamorous relationship that didn't work and that's why you don't think they're right, or if you just have an opinion on what's right or wrong, please comment and send me messages and stuff, because I'd really like to explore this topic and what it means to us as a society and us as the gay community and all of that jazz. So anyway, leave comments, and I think that's it. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you again here on Queer Talk.